Just having the. You ready? Having a youth league here today with all those players from our youth leagues all over the Houston area. It was good to have them here, and I tell you a little story about that it reminded me of, and I even mentioned something to our team when we were coming out this morning. Is that when I was coming up, I had a situation where I played youth football, but back where I come from, back during the day, it was called Blue Jacket football. I remember going out. The first time I went out, I actually quit. I quit after getting hit one time. And I can remember that I went home, and I went for about 2 days, and my dad didn't know I had quit. And the first thing he said to me was, he says, we don't quit anything. If we start something, we finish it, and we do it. So he sent me back out there. They never let me play again that year because I quit. But I learned a valuable lesson about that. And when I saw those youth guys out there today, I talked to them before the practice today, and that was one thing that resonated in me about those guys, about life lessons with what football, which is the best team sport in all of sports, that lesson that I learned from that. And it was good to have him here today.
Could you talk about Tyrod not being here and also?
Tyrod was excused today for a personal reason, a family reason. We talked about that, and hey, look, obviously we don't want interceptions in practice, but it happens. But I thought it was great reps for he and Jeff both today, and that's what we got. That's what you got to do. You got to get it. You got to get down in the wars, and they got there and they got the reps. The thing about those two today, it was a red zone day, and red zone day, everything is tight. Everything happens in a hurry, and then for a rookie, that things happen quickly, and they were getting after today, especially in our team period. But I thought they handled themselves well. We got what we expected. We'll go back and watch the video and make the corrections, but I think it was great work for them. And that's what training camp is all about.
What are some of the adjustments that a rookie specifically tends to have to make in the red zone?
Excuse me again?
With rookie quarterback, what are some of the challenges unique to the red zone?
Well, the challenge is unique for me. First of all, in the red zone, everything happens quicker than out in the field. Everything happens quicker. It's so much faster. The adjustments right now happen so quick that you have to react. You don't have time to think about things. And then when you don't have a lot of experience, that's the one thing that you'll see. And I think on one of the interceptions that we had in practice today, it was just a late thing. Just because of that.
Do you expect Tyrod back on Monday?
Yes, he will be back. Mm-hmm.
How meaningful is it to you and your players to have fans back for the first time in 2 years?
When it felt great. And then for it to be youth football people back here. Youth football guys back here. I mean, it was great. Actually, I talk about it again, there was a little buzz when we came out to practice. It was almost like, oh man, it was almost like we're playing a game. And believe it or not, in practice, when we get into those 7-on-7s and those team periods, I mean, those guys feel that, And then you feel the crowd, a touchdown or a pass called or a great play. And our one-on-ones, I heard it today. I was down on the other end, but I could hear it down on the other end. Obviously, it's a great play for the Texans because if it was an interception, they were cheering, and if it was a touchdown, they was cheering. So it was a good thing on both ends.
You talked about yesterday. You talked about how the defense was flying around. On today, it was the exact same thing. What are you starting to see more and more from them?
Well, that's what we expect from them. That's a Lovie Smith defense. That's been the hallmark of how defensive he's has always played. The thing today was the flying around was in such a short area because of the field, because of where we were at. But, I mean, they're doing what we expect to do. But I tell you what happens to that. That right there makes our offense have a sense of urgency because of the way they play. And that just makes us better because you kind of get to see the speed of the game, the way it's going to be when you're actually out in the war. And we're getting that every day from those guys.
Yeah, when you're watching Larry Tunsil, you see him really kind of sets him apart. Obviously, he's been to the Pro Bowl. He's got the big contract. Just to make him one of your more talented players.
Well, I mean, he's a gifted player. Obviously, when he got brought here, he got brought here for a reason. He's one of the top players in this league at his position. He's doing in training camp, along with that entire offensive line, exactly what we expect him to be doing right now. He and Justin has kind of been leaders for that group, and which has been great, and it's been good to see that.
Going back to Cyrus' first training camp, he's got time at guard. Talk about him at guard and how that's going to
Well, the thing is, we're moving those guys around. We want to see them again in training camp. Going into training camp, we told those guys up front, we're going to have you all over the place. We're going to have we got to be able to see. And so basically, you got to be able to play multi positions to be able to do what we need to get done up there with those guys. And they're doing that. And basically, we do that to kind of see what's the best fit for them. And the only way to see what the best fit is to put them there and let them do that. And then once we get in pads and once we start to see after a few days, we'll know what's best for them. We're still in the ramp up right now. We got one more day of ramp up on Monday. And after that, we get to play some football. Excuse me. Well, I mean, Mark's a proven player in this league, and not only a proven player, he's a leader. He brings it every day. He's the same guy every day. Sometimes I like to, because I've been with him for 2 years at another place, and I sometimes like to feel like when he's in practice, he's an extension of me because he brings it every day. He knows what I'm all about. He knows what we want to get done here, and he brings that every day, and I appreciate that from him.
Coach, let's talk about Justin Reed on the practice field. He made a couple plays today. What stands out to you about Justin as a player?
Well, he's a football player. I mean, he flies around out there. You know, he's back there in that free safety position. And the point is, he sees everything. And he's back there for a reason. And, the first day of practice, he showed up. And the first day of practice when he showed up, if we had done the things the right way, there would have been a touchdown over the back of his head. And so I reminded him about that. But that's the kind of player he's a guy that's going to make plays. He's a guy that's going to be around the ball. And it's good to see. Well, he's adjusting well. And today was a really good test for him and Jeff today in practice with going through the red zone because things are happening so quick and things happening so fast. And we're in that tight confines. And the way our defense is running around and playing around there, I mean, it was great for him to do it. It's a great learning experience for him and those quarterbacks. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Larry, could you talk about the offensive line this season, specifically how it's going to be different under Campbell?
We got a new mindset for sure, especially being with this new coaching staff, James Campy. Our mindsets are pretty much the same as last year. We just got to go in there and dominate. Offensive line got to be the biggest ones in the team, got to have the best mindset of the team, and we just got to be tough.
But in terms of your individual game, what are some things you try to do each year to take it to another level and continue to improve?
Man, I always try to find something in my game to improve on. Whether that's the run game, the pass game, double teams, trying to be a leader, whatever it is, I just try to find that 1% just to get better every day.
Larry, what does it mean to you and your teammates to have James and the football kids, money fans? What does it mean to have people back practice for the first time in 2 years?
Man, I'm just happy just to see fans, not just to be in here with just us, not to be silent. I'm just happy and thankful just to have the fans back in the stands. It means a lot.
How does the coaching and the new personnel that y'all have, how do you think that's going to help you guys in the run game and in the run block?
Like I said, man, we coming in here with a different mentality. Offensive line got to take that step and improve. Receivers, everybody just got to do their job. And having these coaches that hold us accountable to do our job, it helps a lot.
Does that hat mean something specific?
No, just my homie brand. It's my homie's brand, Quincy Attaboy Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, receiver.
What is that mindset, the change in mentality?
Man, just be tough. Mentally tough and get better 1% each and every day. That's our mindset. We just got to stay by it.
Can you talk about Titus Howard? I see they put him at left tackle a little bit sometimes when you teach him.
Hey, he all over the place, man, and he's doing a great job. Everybody know how Titus Howard was doing. He's a great guy. He's a great player. He's just getting better every day.
Larry, what are your impressions of Tyrod Taylor? Do you adjust from new quarterback to how he gets set up in the pocket, how he likes to run around?
Five a smooth dude, man. You got to treat all the quarterbacks the same. They're gonna get to that spot, and your job is to protect that. It's nothing different. Dogs. They all dogs. They all played a lot of football, and they all were successful in this league.
What do you think of Justin Britt?
Justin Britt is a dog too, man. He took a year off, and he's back. He got a different mindset. Like I said, offensive line is to get better each and every day, 1% better.
What do you think when you heard Culley say we're going to run the ball?
Love it. I love it. We all been on that other side, so I love it.
Jeremy, did you kind of get back to some of your roots about working out at Liberty? Is that an important time for you to get to your college strength coach?
You know, I work out in Lynchburg, Virginia, so that's a place it's kind of isolated from everything, and it's where my trainers at. I've been working with him since my rookie year. His name is Dominic Stasinski. And just going out there and just get your mind right, staying focused, just a peaceful environment, just to focus on you is good. How to get back to the roots.
What makes Gerard a good leader for this offense?
Man, he's been doing this for a long time. I think this is his 11th year in the league. He's been doing it for a long time. He's seen a lot of football, so you got to trust a guy like that.
Is it easy to follow?
Easy to follow. It is. It is.
Is the system still the same? The offensive system that y'all were running last year?
Same. We got the same OC. Same.
What have been some of your impressions about Davis Mills so far?
Who?
Davis Mills, what's been your impressions about him?
He got it. He got it.
Y'all good?
He got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He got it.
Thanks, sir. Thank you, Reborn.
Mic all high.
Philip Lindsay said the other day he used to watch you when he was in elementary. He said he told you that. What do you think about that?
I mean, that's crazy. I told him you can't be telling people that, man. Like, you can't be telling people that. Like, it had to be like 08 when I was a freshman or something, but I guess it's a good thing, you know. So yeah.
What's it like to have been around that long and have a guy saying that to you?
Man, it's a blessing. Thank the God for, you know, a long career and great health, and I still feel good going to my 11th year. So it's a blessing.
What do you think about having the fans back for the first time in 2 years?
It's a blessing. I mean, I think 2020 was rough for everybody, especially sporting events, not being able to have fans and not being able to have family and stuff at the game. So just to have fans at practice, anticipating having fans all throughout the season, I think that's something everybody's looking forward to.
Mark, what do you think about Culley saying he feels like an extension of you because we love you?
And I feel like an extension of him. We had a great, 2 years together in Baltimore. He was always someone who encouraged me through my good seasons. Even last year, that was a challenging year. He was always super encouraging to me. He was always consistent, always relatable, always down to earth, always doing the best he could do to put his players in position to have success and developing his players to continue to improve. So just to be here with him, that's very comforting, and I feel the same way.
Mark, do you feel like you're back to your old self now that you've gotten past the ankle injury a lot of times?
Yeah, I healed up from the ankle injury last season, about mid-season, but I think just not having as much wear on my body last year, being able to go into off-season healthy, being able to train hard, being able to, train hard, get better, condition, put myself in position to come out here and put my best foot forward. I feel really good coming into this year. I feel healthy. I feel strong, fast, explosive. I'm just ready to play and do the best I can do to help the team win games.
What's it like being an entrepreneur, being an owner of DC United, and what made you decide to do that? And how does that feel to have that while you're still a professional athlete, to be an owner of a professional team?
It's amazing, and it was just a tremendous opportunity through networking, and it's more of a partnership, and it was something that was really appealing to me. Obviously, being able to be an owner, but also being able to be a partner with good guys who have had a track record of having success with running professional teams, running a soccer team in the Champions League, and just being able to be a person. But I'm on the board. They call me. I'm in touch with the partners. I'm in touch with the players, and be able to do that while I'm focusing on my career and trying to be the best I could be during my career, but also still be an owner and be an entrepreneur. I think it's great and something I'm proud of.
How wild is it to be in that situation, to be able to call yourself an owner?
Run the question again, please.
How wild is that to be able to call yourself an owner?
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's a blessing. Like I said, it was through networking, it's through being around some good people, being around the right people that presented me with an opportunity to join a partnership of a great group. And the fact that I can be an owner is crazy, and something that I didn't think that would happen, but just fortunately through great networking, great people, and a great partnership, it all worked out, and I'm able to be an owner of an MLS team in DC United, so Vamos United.
Talk about the competition at the running back position.
Man, this is the NFL. You're going to have every single training camp, everywhere, there's a great group of guys. And we have a great group of guys who have played football and done it at a high level for a long time, from Rex to DJ to Phillip, even Dontrell, even Buddy, and we got Scotty too. We just got a group of guys who are competing, who enjoy being around each other, aren't afraid of competition. And when you have a group like that, it makes everyone better. It makes the team better. It makes the group better. And it's something that you can thrive on.
Mark, in what ways have y'all brought y'all's ideas in trying to help improve the run game? Obviously, last year it wasn't a great run game here, so I brought some of y'all in. How have y'all kind of imparted some of y'all's ideas and how you can make it better?
I mean, we're just working. We're trying to learn the system. We want to emphasize running the ball. We want to emphasize being physical. And we're just trying to be able to assert our abilities and our talents within the offense. And, whether that's running downhill, whether that's running inside zone, whether that's running power, whether that's running gap schemes, whether that's running outside zone, tosses, coming out the backfield, catching passes, we're all just trying to, continue to improve, continue stacking the days, continue to get better, and so we can be the best possible when we step on the field on Sunday so we can give ourselves the best chance to win.
Mark, what do you like
Last
about
one.
podcasts and being a content creator?
Excuse me?
How much do you like being a podcaster and being a content creator?
It's a great opportunity to be able to hone in on some skills as far as interviewing and just talking on camera. It's with my best friend, Cam Jordan. We got drafted together in 2011 together to the Saints. We're still brothers, still family, and be able to have guests on the pod from just our network and our resources. It's just a super enjoyable experience. It's not always easy, coordinating schedules and getting guests on at the right time. But when we do it and you sit down and we're recording with a guest, man, it's a great time. It's a genuine conversation, and it's something that we enjoy putting out. So make sure everybody subscribe to Trust Levels. Make sure anywhere you get your podcast, go check us out, man. Trust Levels, rate us, and let us know what you think. So.
Don't be breaking any Texas stories on that.
Don't be breaking any Texas stories. No, man, it's all 100. It's all real. It's all genuine. If something pops up, it pops up. But I can't. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Yep.
That's a part of football. We got, stadium sold out, stadium filled. They give you extra energy, extra boost. So I'm excited for it.
Christian, your family is out close by now?
My family's about a good 40 minutes. So I'm happy about that. Whenever you can have, family support that's close and nearby, sometimes you can get away from football, just relax, have that family time. You can't beat it.
Christian, talk about working with Zach.
Man, Zach is he's a great athlete. He's one of the better linebackers in this league. I think he's a little underrated, man. People don't talk about him as much as he should. You can see that he flies around. He goes out there, he makes plays. He's a very athletic guy, and it's been a great experience working with him. And I'm trying to push him the best that he can be, and vice versa. He pushed me to become the best that I can be, and we can be a great linebacker core.
Christian, what would you say you've learned about the defensive unit so far? Just in the 4 days y'all have been out there, y'all flying around the day.
Man, we got some guys out there that can run. I think that the organization did a great job with putting this team together, putting this defense together, and match it very well with Lovie Smith. I mean, Lovie is a guy that He puts his defense in a position to win, put his defense in a position to make plays on all levels. And that's something that, I'm learning about this defense, that everybody has a chance to make plays. And when you have that, it's a lot of fun.
What's it like for you to be an extension of Lovie being the same opponent? How much do you enjoy that?
It's important, man. And, I'm taking, that commitment to, being a leader on this defense. I'm pushing myself above and beyond to be everything I can be for my teammates. And I think everybody is doing that individually. They're looking at what their role is on that defense and on that team, and they're just trying to go above and beyond. And that's something that, I think plays a big factor into building the team. You got a bunch of guys that's unselfish, a bunch of guys that's going to, do what it has to do to get over that hump.
Justin Reed has been very vocal, this last couple of days. What is it like playing with him?
You said Justin Reed?
Yeah.
Man, Justin, he's a good safety. You can tell that, he knows where to be. He tunes into his keys. He's very intelligent. Today, as you can see, he had those 2 interceptions. So he's a ball hawk. He's a ball player. And a little thing about me and him, we be playing in the locker room. We play the game of chess, and you can just see that he's just smart overall. Very good chess player. He beat me twice yesterday, so I gotta get back in the locker room and challenge him again.
Is there a challenge with these new scheme, new players? There's only nobody here that say been here 5 years, knows this defense. You're all in it together, learning together. Was there a challenge?
I don't think it's a challenge in a negative way. I think it's an opportunity for us to become a great defense because we all got a clean slate and we're learning. We're learning something new, and it's always good when you're learning and you're pushing yourself to actually understand it and go above and beyond. And I think that that helps just motivate guys. When guys are hungry and guys are eager to learn more and learn more, you're going to get your 100% effort out of guys. So I use it to an advantage. I just switched my mind to that to say it's a great opportunity for us, and we're taking advantage of it.
Separate even with Lovey, really, it's hands-on, hands-in.
Yeah.
On people in the middle of it all.
Yeah, Lovey. I mean, he's right out there with us, showing us the different techniques, showing us our responsibility, showing us how he wants us to play it. And we have a defensive coordinator that can come out there and speak it and do it, and then show you the right way. That's a plus for us. So we're learning and we're striving, and I think we're going to be a good defense.
Christian, when the defense has the kind of day it did against a rookie like Davis, how valuable is that experience for you guys to kind of help him come along and show him what the NFL is about? It's
good to show him, how tough it is to play in the NFL, and we have all the confidence in him. And it's training camp. Everybody is trying to get better. Everybody is learning new things, and I think that he's going to be a great quarterback. You can just tell by his mechanics, how sharp he is, and it's good for us on defense to understand that we're getting him better, and he's getting us better as well. So it's a good chance to see where we are as a unit, and also see where he is. So that's our job, to make it as hard as possible for him, and his job is to try to beat us in practice, and then that's how you keep elevating our team. Is we're competing. We're getting everybody better. We're going out there and we're practicing hard.
Thank you.
Yep. I appreciate it.
I'm
Said what?
Brian Mackler.
Oh yeah, man. B-Mac and my dog. That's my dog.
Brandon Scott, we met on the Zoom. So
Yeah.
good to see you personally.
Okay. Good to see you too.
Christian, I'm not doing family stuff with your family
Yeah.
here. Is there an individual like you wouldn't mind me reaching out to?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind reaching out to my mother.
Well, there's a good thing.